The Husqvarna Aspire line trimmer is one of my favorite tools in the entire range. It is very powerful, and it's very easy to operate, and it is just as easy to maintain. Now there will of course come a time where you need to replace the line in the line trimmer, but don't panic, it is very simple to do. I'm going to show you how to do it. As with all of the Husqvarna Aspire range, we just have to look for the orange touch points. So these help us operate and maintain. So first of all, we will need to remove the battery, of course. Okay, so we need to remove the old spool first and foremost. So as with all the products, again, the orange touch points are the ones that you pinch here. And you can remove this cap to reveal the spool. So this is the spool, and this of course now is empty because we've used all of our line this week in the garden jobs. You can actually buy spool and line refill packs that are preloaded with the line, so you can just pop that cartridge back in there. But we're actually going to feed some line in ourselves and show you how to coil it around the spool. Everyone has their preference to how much line they would like to put onto the spool. You can always check the operator's manual as well to see what they suggest. For me, a good arm's length is where you need to be, and of course I've doubled this line over. So the two ends are there, and the center point is between these fingers here. So you know that the line will feed pretty much evenly. So grabbing your empty spool, you can see that there is an anchor point there on the spool. So I would essentially just hook that on. And you can see that the left line is getting fed over the bottom spool, and the right line is going to get fed onto that top spool, and just twist it. Okay, so now I'm going to connect this just into a little holder there, so the excess line, which will be used of course for cutting, just to put it in there as a little tip, because when you try to reload the spool, the line has a tendency to uncoil itself, which is very frustrating. So basically we've got our overhanging elements there, and we just pop this back into here. So these are our feed points here, and we need to make sure that there is enough line overhanging and through those feed points, and then we replace the orange cap. At this point, it's good practice just to give the line trimmer a bit of a brush down and remove some of that excess grass. And that's pretty much it. So then the trimmer will actually feed the line to the appropriate length, and you can get on with your garden jobs.